Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Jaguars will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Get the big-time receiver involved.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. The 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Jaguars are on the move. Give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Jaguars will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Robinson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play. away, and now it's 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Davenport. Makes the catch, it's Bullock. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh... So here comes the Auburn offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. After the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Knight. With the catch, it's Coleman. Hard running there. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Motion from the wide receiver. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Back to throw, it's Davenport. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Steps away to find some room. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only did they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got it in the middle. It's Gibbs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Jaguars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Now the play fake. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jaguars will hustle to the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Bullock. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Breaks the tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Bullock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Jenkins. Bust through behind his pad. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by 4 over Eastern Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
We open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Knight. Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tigers are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
second down, they'll go to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Forced out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Bullock. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. This is a designed run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
So here comes the Auburn offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the middle. Basic connection. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Going to swing it on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Time to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building...